So, damn, she ain't started singing yet. This is the oldies but goodies type version. That's why the shit 411.
No, I don't even think this intro is like this on the radio.
Oh, it can't be. We'll never finish the song. I hate this damn song. Actually,
no, you don't like
the message
behind it?
Right?
Yeah, this is
I mean, unless I was living that life.
Alicia over there mumbling. Tatiana.
I ain't been a thought pocket.
Anyways, y'all, welcome to episode 9 of Dyke Dilemmas. This is Mary Shane.
This is Half a D Squared.
It's your girl Meek, 1E. That was my sexy voice, y'all.
Quiet Storm voice.
Ooh.
This is Gina.
Sister, had you feeling some type of way?
Gina, I don't know how I feel about
formerly
This
known
is
as.
Gina.
right. It used to be so
known
long, and now this is Gina. That's it.
So, Meek, that was SZA that we was listening to when we started talking. Y'all went to SZA last week? Or
we went to, yes, at the Fillmore in Charlotte, and it was lit as fuck. We had a good time. That was actually,
she came by herself?
No, I was going to say that. She came with somebody named Raven Lene and this guy named Smino. Now, Raven Lene, I could have passed on, but the Smino guy was actually really good. He kind of reminded me of like a Bryson Tiller, Drake type, yeah. But he looked like kind of like thuggish though.
No,
but yeah.
What August Alsina could have been?
No. August sings a little bit more than him, and it's different. But he's like a R&B thug. So y'all check out his music, Smino. But yeah, SZA is like a really good performer. Like, I was very impressed. I would go see her again.
Really?
I would. Yeah.
We should try, I guess.
I guess we're going to have to listen to the album again.
No, we've done that like 4 times. It's just not
didn't
us.
like
listen to it by yourself.
I have. And it's okay, like, if I'm driving in the radio, like, it's okay for that, but it's not going to be my go-to. Like, let me thump this while I'm getting ready.
I actually like that song, The Weeknd, but it's just, the message is so foul. It's just...
you have your share.
What?
That the message is so foul.
The message is
Probably.
real.
The message
I
is
lived
crazy.
it.
The message is real.
I lived it. Like,
I mean, the message is real as hell. It happens. But she's saying it in a child.
Like, she
I'm going to go
okay,
ahead
girl.
and say I'm okay. Like, apparently if we putting up with the shit, at some point we were okay with it, but she's actually saying it. That she's okay with it. So that's what makes it, I guess, weird. That she's not hiding behind this. I'm going to argue, I'm a whatever.
Yeah.
She's actually saying,
He can go home on this day, but you know.
But you know, the weekend's mine now.
I got him, girl. Don't worry. Take good care of him. Send him back home to you.
That song's still lit. But yeah, if y'all get a chance to check her out in concert, definitely do that. Y'all just gonna start with like trying to listen to the album again.
That's
So
what
maybe
we
I
gonna
can
start.
like suggest some songs.
Fifth time's a charm.
Let y'all know.
I like Go Gina, of course.
Yeah.
She got a song called...
she got a song called Go Gina. This girl had a t-shirt on that said Damn Gina at the concert.
I need one of them shirts.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is the Dilemmas episode. Y'all really took advantage of hitting us up this time around, so we're going to take the time out to answer some questions. If you want to send us your dilemma, hit us up at dykedilemmas@gmail.com, or you can message us on Twitter, Dyke Dilemmas, Facebook, Dyke Dilemmas, everything, Instagram, SoundCloud.
Do we have Snapchat?
No, we can work on that.
We need to work on that though. But in the Dyke is DYKE. So yeah, hit us up on Dyke Dilemmas at all of those places.
We're going to jump right into these dilemmas.
Go ahead.
I have one. What did I say his name was going to be?
Kamari.
Kamari.
Oh, okay.
His name was Kamari.
Okay.
and Kamari is 27, and he lives in Texas. His dilemma is, I'm a bi guy in a gay relationship, and my guy is okay with me expressing how attractive another man is if we're to walk down the street. But if it were a woman I express that about, he gets super offended. I think it's out of fear that he couldn't give me what a woman could, and he's afraid of losing me to a woman. I think he's insane, and he thinks I'm insensitive. I'd love to hear y'all's take on that.
What's the boy name?
Kamari.
No.
Oh, the other boy?
He need to get over it.
Oh,
He needs to get
the
over
guy, the boyfriend,
The
needs
boyfriend
to get over
needs to get
it.
over it
Because he knew what he was getting into in the first place. And
by dating a
obviously,
bisexual male.
By dating a bisexual
That's
male.
true, but that doesn't mean he wants it in his face. Like,
But if you can, you said that they say like they find other guys attractive.
And that's okay.
What's wrong with me? You know this about me, so it's not like I'm going to leave you
Right.
for this.
Or
and
are you going to
And
leave?
you knew this going into it. Like you.
But that's the part I have an issue with. People having issues with being bisexual. So if they weren't bisexual, doesn't mean they can't leave you. They can still leave you for
Exactly.
somebody else. It doesn't matter what the gender is. But you're right, Gene. I think because he already knew it, he needs to get over that. Period. Or just, how about y'all just never talk about who's attractive when y'all walk down the damn street?
Right. That's all.
Just
I'm
don't-
saying. Basic that whole thing.
I was going to say, what kind of compliments or statements is he making that make him feel, that get him so bent out of shape? Like,
I don't think it's any different than, oh, he's cute, look at that, or oh, she's cute.
do people have that great of a fear when they're dating somebody that's bisexual that they actually might leave them for the opposite sex?
I
Yeah.
have dated someone that, or multiple people, probably identifies bisexual, and I don't think about it. Like I don't,
I think men do more than women.
because I'm like, at the end of the day, you're gonna if you're going to leave or step out, you're gonna step out regardless.
Regardless.
That's
of a man
that's-
or a woman.
What I'm
Right.
trying to
So
do.
we
Now that
attracted
part
to-
is a pride thing. When you find out it's the opposite sex, I think the part that gets people upset is their pride. Like, that's a whole gender. I can't compete with a different gender.
Right.
I can compete with my gender and say, oh, he was just a lame, blah, 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 you fucked up, but you crossing over.
Do you think it's a part of that whole stigma that bisexual people can't make a decision? So in the back of your mind, you're with this person, but you still think at the end of the day that they're being greedy and
Right.
they want both. I wonder if
And
that
I
plays.
question that, like, when you are ready to completely settle down, then what? Who will it be? Like, I have a friend who thinks she's bisexual. She's been with women. She's lived with her girlfriend before. But she said at the end of the day, she knows that whenever she's ready to get married, it's going to be a man.
See, that stuff like
And
that
that's-
to
I
me is
can't-
so weird. Like, what does...
I did
It's
that.
not like
I have no problem thinking a man is attractive. I've been with a man, and I still said at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be marrying a woman. Like, this is just what that is. But
And
I
you were
know-
just like, what? Were you seriously dating them at the time, or was it like a play thing? Because I feel like
No.
if you doing stuff like that, you kind of just like chilling out here. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just,
like,
Really?
just dating just to be doing
Yeah.
something.
Because if not everybody, most people's end goal is to get married if you're dating someone. So why even date the opposite sex if you know at the end you're gonna be with?
So what do bisexual
Whatever.
people do?
I
That
don't
was
know. I
just
have
for fun
opted
and
out
then-
of dating someone that is bisexual just because I don't feel like dealing with all that.
Yeah.
What? Because is it in your mind that they're entertaining both?
I think it's in your mind that you know that at some point you
Something
may
might
not be enough.
enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
like
come
you,
on,
But you
then
still
that's
might
the
not be
issue.
enough, and they might go on to another female. That's
that's
I don't know.
true.
Yeah.
That's
No,
true.
but enough gender-wise is a different type of enough than
Yeah,
this
yes.
relationship isn't
something
working.
you will never be like. You will
You
never
can't
be able
compete
to be
with another
a man.
gender.
okay.
Right.
So, but what if another person is not the reason y'all end? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all break up, and then
Then
their
that's
next
fine.
relationship, then they just happen to be with
That's fine too. But if it was really like, I don't know if I can do this because this was fun until it got really, really serious, and now I realize that I would want a man, or like
this ain't right. I don't want to get right with them.
Right, then you will feel like, damn, I can't compete with that.
I don't know. That could be a messy situation. I'd rather not.
Rather not.
I don't know.
Bisexuals, hit us up, because I would really love to know, what is your end-all game? Like, who do you see yourselves with? And are some of you bisexual because you cannot grasp the thought of actually saying or admitting to yourself, family, whatever, that you are gay? Child, I held on to bisexual for a long time. My mom called me gay, and I was pissed. I was like, "No, I'm not." Like, she was like, "D, it's okay." Yes, you are. I was like, "No, I'm not. I happen to date a girl. It's a difference." She was like, "What?"
You out here confusing.
So I guess for some people that sounds better. That feels better to know that they can bounce back and forth. Or
some people genuinely like both.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what I hear, like, true bisexuals say, that they genuinely like both. So if they end up with a guy, they end up with a guy. If they end up with a woman, they end up with a woman.
So what happens in their relationship when they are, like, finally with that person? They don't ever need to entertain the other gender again?
Right?
You think so?
I don't know.
Well, you can't turn it off if you're
bisexual, right? That's what I'm saying. If you absolutely like both, but you fell in love with this person, even in love, you're not gonna.
But to me, that's just relationships in general. I'm not gonna stop being attracted to other people because I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but other people, meaning, okay, so you date women, you're not gonna stop being attracted or stop thinking that other women are attractive, but that woman, physically or whatever, can give you what any other woman can give you. But when it's
that doesn't necessarily mean they doing it though.
No, not necessarily. But what I'm saying is, but when it's a bisexual and they're thinking like that, like, it can be a gender thing. Now I'm in this marriage where this is the only thing I am getting. When I know I enjoy both, then what?
Go to the store.
I was about to say, go to spice that bedroom up. Because I think we're taking away, if I'm listening to this correctly, I think we're taking away bisexuals' ability to really be faithful. It doesn't matter who they're with.
No, not that.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because I believe they can.
Yes.
In that particular relationship. I
think his boyfriend need to relax, though. Unless, he's out there making some disrespectful comments or something like that. But
or even if you feel like he's done something to make you feel that way. He's right. Like, while y'all been dating, like, he may be messaging somebody on Facebook, a woman.
Mm-hmm. Or he done saw some text messages from a woman. Yeah,
because otherwise you'd be like, okay, whatever. So if something has made you insecure about that,
then you get it. But if it hasn't, chill the fuck out.
Right.
Chill out. Like, relax. Because if he's not, you reacting that way definitely gonna make him start feeling like, this is too much. I'm annoyed. And he really gonna start jumping out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
there's that, Kamari.
What's the next one?
It's gonna be, so this dilemma, somebody wrote in and said, you haven't talked to your ex in years and they randomly start liking your pics on IG, including your engagement pics, rings pics, and even comment congrats. Are they being shady considering the fact that they cheated on you, or are they being genuine? Can exes genuinely be happy for you getting married? I don't really know what the cheating on you fact had to do with anything, but everything else, what y'all think?
So they haven't talked in how long?
Years. So we'll say like
at least two.
That's shade.
I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on the person and how things ended.
I was gonna say how things ended. How did it end? Like, was it bad? Breakup? Well, they cheated.
Yeah. So
it was bad.
It was bad. Mm-hmm. Has there been any reconciliation? And I mean, reconciliation with, like, not talking and being cool or anything, but like, what's done is done. We don't have any beef.
Well,
not
but you
really.
can have that and still have shade. You could have what's done is
studio
done.
audience making noise and shit.
I think you can still have that and it still be some type of shade. Like, what are they getting out of this? Especially if you know the person. If I know people that would be genuinely happy for me, and then others I'd be like, what's their angle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I have a couple exes that if they did something like that, I'd be like, now you know you're not even happy for me.
Not
like,
happy. Why you even... And I ain't heard from you? Why now?
I feel like they were just reaching for a response or
attention.
a like back or something, a comment back or something like that.
So that could be their angle in.
Yeah, because in this situation, these people aren't even following each other on this social site.
Yeah, no.
So you had to either stumble across this page or you had to like type the name in search.
To search.
Go to this page and then you start going through the
Well, then I'm going to assume that person been doing that on and off for some time. Or somebody else was like, yo, you know whatchamacallit got engaged. You know, so to send them over to the page.
Yeah.
You know.
So shade.
Yeah.
So shade.
Shade is the consensus.
Shade. I'm reaching out, trying to see.
And where are you in your life? Why is this even happening? They not happy?
Like, why don't you care? I mean, why do you
care?
Yeah.
I think, me personally, looking back, any of my exes, if I saw something, I'd be like, oh.
But you know what?
There you go.
Now,
I wouldn't go looking for it, but if I just saw something or say, like, somebody else was tagging something or something, I'd be like, oh, good for them.
I had an ex a few years ago. We didn't end on a bad note, and I think I heard like mutual friends saying that she got engaged, and I did hit her up and say congratulations, but it was a genuine, like, I wasn't even looking for her to respond. I really didn't care if she responded or not. Quite frankly, I didn't even think her number would still be the same, and I just was like, heard you got engaged, really happy for you, congratulations. And she was like, thanks so much, and that was the end of it. Like, we never talked again.
Had y'all talked before?
We hadn't talked in...
That's the part. Wow. That's the part that I don't see. That's weird to me. I don't really care. It wouldn't make me any difference if any of them never hit me up. If they already haven't been hitting me up,
yeah,
this don't need to be the time for you to do it either.
I feel the same way.
I don't think that was necessary.
If we haven't had any conversation, then why am I congratulating?
Right. Even if it wasn't on bad terms.
Talking, like, even if it's like every so often, once every 3 months or something like that, we still have had conversations.
Right.
So, of course, I would be like,
oh, thanks.
Well, I guess I should say we had saw each other like sometime before that, and we exchanged conversations. So it wasn't like we were like far removed, like I ain't seen or heard from you, boom, and then it'll be like small conversation, nothing drastic. I knew she had a boyfriend or whatever, so then when I heard she got engaged, it was like, boom, but congratulations. But it wasn't like something we ain't talked in 3 years, and then I'm like, oh, let me hit her up and say congratulations. So
this person has been, so this wasn't the first picture that they liked. They had been liking some like a few months before, so it's been like, not like every time they post a picture they hit like, but a few months ago they liked the pic, and then a few months before that I guess they liked the pic. So it wasn't like a... And
they're not friends on...
Mm-mm.
That's the weird part.
That's the weird part.
That's that creepy shit.
That's the... I want to see if I hit her up and say congratulations, is she gonna spaz out? Because then if she spaz out, I know she still care, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some kind of reaction, see where they stand. Because believe it or not, if that person would have took the bait, then they probably would have tried to go on the side. Yeah, ran with it.
Yeah. Because sometimes...
So they can go back to their friends, right, and like, say, she engaged, but they ain't stop her from hitting me up. Yeah. Because I know y'all lesbians do a lot.
The most.
A lot.
The most.
Why y'all like that?
Even the non-lesbians.
I was about to say everybody be doing the most.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Not sharing their genuine true feelings.
No, at that point you don't need to. Whatever you feel for me, you found out I'm engaged or in a relationship, you can keep that shit. Get a journal.
Right.
Tell your best friend about it. Yeah.
Follow a fucking friend.
Don't come over here. Don't like my picture.
And don't tell the friend that you know gonna come tell me.
Right.
Don't do that either.
Yeah.
Right.
What's done is done.
Right, because whatever.
Yeah, so that was shade. That was shade.
Next dilemma.
So this kind of, it doesn't really stem from that one, but we're talking about liking engagement pics and rings and stuff. This one says, if you give someone a promise ring or engagement ring and you break up, are you supposed to give it back? Or if you're the one that gave it, are you supposed to get it back?
I would say promise ring, no.
I think I was about to say promise ring.
Engagement ring, depending on how long the engagement was. Like if I proposed to you 3 months ago and we break up 3 months, I want that ring back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's been a year or two.
Engagement rings can be pricey. So, I need that. Run me that back.
But if they give it back, what are you going to do with it?
Sell it. Pawn it.
But you're never going to get what you paid for.
No, you're not.
You're not.
But
I'm going to get something.
You're not going to get.
Well, I guess my thing is, why do you still need it anyway if you're not engaged no more? You're not there, so you either gonna. I guess you're gonna.
They probably gonna do. They will get something out of it. I was gonna say because they paid nothing for it.
Did go sell
So
you would
go sell. Yeah, anything would be a profit for you. But I mean, it is a gift. An engagement ring is a gift according to the law. So if you get engaged to somebody, the expectation is engaged to somebody. The expectation is that you are getting married to them. So if y'all are not getting married. And that person wants the ring back, you have to give the ring back.
You have to?
Yes.
Because it's a gift?
Yes. With the expectation that you will be getting married. And if you're not getting married...
Is this just what rings are all gifts?
An engagement ring.
I was about to say.
I didn't
because
know
I guess
what about
there's
wedding
that
rings?
expectation that you're getting married with an engagement ring.
What about wedding rings then? My friend got all the way married. And then a couple of us was like, no, I don't want to do this. She gave it back. But what if he, what
if we
then?
went through all that, I don't think I'm going to expect it. Even if it didn't last long. But
the engagement ring is a conditional gift. And if marriage does not occur, regardless of fault, it must be returned.
Must be?
Called a no-fault approach.
I mean, I have no problem with that. I don't think I want the attachment of knowing that I'm no longer
Correct.
engaged anyway, so you can have it.
I'll be sitting up there looking at crying and drinking a little wine.
We were supposed to get married 2 weeks ago.
No.
No, we doing that
wedding
wedding.
ring.
2 weeks? We ain't getting none of that money, but we're going to get married. We'll do the annulment later, but we're having this party.
Yeah, that must have been what we talked about her before, but I'm gonna talk about it again. Brittany Griner must have felt because she said that she knew they were supposed to get married, but
She went on ahead.
they went ahead.
That money, child.
It was all in, they had already did say yes to the dress and all that.
So yeah, you saying yes to
I
everything.
think I saw that episode.
Yeah. So she was
Damn,
like,
that's so embarrassing.
That's gotta stop.
so yeah, you gotta give
Get
the
a ring back.
Yeah. But should you give it back? Are you supposed to give it back? So technically, by the law, yes.
By law, yes.
But
I'm expecting no promise ring back.
No promise ring. I don't care. Whatever. I
Are
don't
we
see myself
still
handing
giving
out
out
promise rings. Okay.
Well, at our age, probably not.
nah, I don't know what we're promising. What
unstable home?
I'll be your Maddie. I promise.
what are you promising? Because to me, an engagement ring is a promise.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, it's a promise.
You promises some good. Never mind.
But why? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't want a promise ring at this point, so that wouldn't matter. But I guess I'll get that back too. Whatever.
Yeah, promise ring.
Listen, I am good. My duck off game.
We know you leave refrigerators and shit.
Yeah. So if you want it, child,
Living room sets.
if you want it, child, take it. Whatever.
People always want a reason to try to contact you anyway.
No, I done left so many clothes places. No, brand new shoes. Have them. Just don't come back here. I need you to know how done I am. Don't show up my shoes. Whatever you want, I'm gonna send it to you. COD.
that's cold blooded.
It really is.
Whatever. What's
Yeah.
our next?
I don't know.
We kind of talked about this already as far as finances, but we didn't really talk about credit scores specifically. I think we kind of brushed it. And as far as how that factors into a relationship and how early, and if the person that you're with, their credit score is kind of shitty, do you, like, is that a no?
That can go real deep, because then at that point, you about to start talking about prenups, and you can talk about anything financially when it comes to a relationship at that point.
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, it really depends on. I don't
Is
think
credit score a factor for anybody?
What do you like, to date them or to move forward?
Can you at least get a phone in your name? Can you get a car in your name?
I need at least a phone, car, and an apartment.
And somewhere to
Yeah,
stay.
so,
If
yeah.
you
Do
can
you
do
have
all
those
those things
things
on your own, then we can work with something.
out? Yeah, I mean,
If you're hitting up Atlantic City all the time and you can't even afford your phone bill, we can't.
I was gonna say I'm probably more concerned about
Habits.
habits, because maybe everybody. I know I have a story in regards to my credit score and certain things that are beyond my control.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has a story. So it just depends. And are you trying to work to get your credit score better, or because a lot of people made a lot of foolish decisions.
Yeah.
When they were young, growing up on them college campuses, them people used to be hitting you up about them credit cards,
stuff.
get a free T-shirt, get a gift card, and
Change your life for this free T-shirt. That's what they should have been out there saying. Welcome your future for this free T-shirt.
T-shirt. Because I wonder what those balances were. I never got one of those, but
I didn't get one either, but
maybe a couple thousand.
in college, I don't even know it was that
$500.
high.
So that'll be gone in like 2 weekends.
Yeah.
You gotta get an outfit every time you go out.
Yep.
You buying all your friends liquor. You not turning down dinner. So you done ran through that, man.
Yeah,
I can
no,
just imagine how many people credit scores was tore
Fuck.
up into school.
not even realizing it.
So yeah, I think.
But I guess with those stories, that if you're looking to do something about it and not, stay within that range, and I guess there's something to talk about. But how soon do you have that conversation? How soon are you like, so listen, my credit is fucked, but here's why.
When you're getting ready to think about sharing finances.
moving in together.
Yeah.
Moving in together. Way before marriage. But yeah, moving in together.
I think moving in together is like, we need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you talk about? Because, okay, y'all done got to that point, and then obviously maybe y'all really do love each other and want to be together. What if you find out that it's trash? You gonna leave
Then
him?
you work on,
Or you come up with a game plan?
What you can do to fix it.
Okay.
And if they are not willing to fix it,
yeah.
Then you
that
can
is
leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, because I ain't doing this by myself.
Right.
I'm not trying to take us to the top on my own.
Right. Okay, so since we're talking about credit score and stuff, what kind of habits are like a no-go? I asked this question on Twitter under our Dyke Dilemmas page. Yeah, like what flaws are just unacceptable when it comes to relationships? Even though, we all have flaws, it's just certain things that certain people just like, I'm not dealing with. So obviously, bad credit might be one for somebody.
For me, it's like every time you want to hang out with your friends or something like that, it's always an issue. Like, well, I got to get hassled when I want to go out without you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that. So, that for me, that would be something where if I started to notice that, I'd be like,
That's
not really
gonna work.
interested. Because it can't be a fight every time I want to hang out with my friends.
Right.
So,
What's yours? Mary Shine.
I think a nasty attitude will do me in.
Like, just always have attitude for no reason?
Yeah, like always
Some
mad.
Some girls think that shit cute.
they really do.
Oh,
And
I
it's
can
so
tell by
annoying.
the way they do it. They think that shit cute. Even at this age. And it is annoying.
Yeah, that for me would be
Be downer.
a Debbie Downer is a
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
People with the switch up game. You need to be whoever you were
When we met, Yeah.
I understand growth, change, things happen that are tragic that might change people. I can understand all of those things. But if it was a something drastic or weird that is like not you, and you wanting me to accept that. No.
Well, also not like maybe around different people. You're a different person.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like liars either, though. So all that would go hand in hand.
All of that
You know,
goes
just being a
together.
bad person in general.
Just
Yeah, I'm
in
like,
general,
no,
being
if you're switching up, then I think you're a liar, and then I don't like liars, and then I got no.
Also,
My brain will go through all of that. I can't.
I also don't like being publicly shamed, I guess.
So don't try to embarrass me.
Well, I not necessarily embarrassed, but like you know how there'll be people who try to like stuff like
that.
Yeah.
No, that go with the attitude that she think is cute. All they gotta go in the
Gotta
trash
go.
together.
Throw the whole girlfriend away.
Start the fuck over, because that no.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I would blank if somebody was doing that to me in public? Oh my god! Like,
Did y'all see that video on?
Right, I don't know if that will work out for me.
I seen a video on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and the dude was in the club, and his girlfriend, I'm gonna say his girlfriend, could have been an ex, I don't know. She was like pointing in his face, and she would turn around and come back, and then was like you know how you mush somebody's head back,
No.
and I was like,
I don't know
oh,
how many more of those you think I could do?
that wasn't even my situation, and I was furious.
Didn't he eventually? Like, he did do something to her, right? Or no?
Oh, out of the video I seen, he just took
her
it.
ass down.
I can't remember.
I would have dragged her ass out that club.
Yeah, he would have smacked. If he would have smacked her, she'd have been hollering. I don't know why he got so mad. You done put.
You done laid all
fingers
kind of
on his-
hands on this
his
man.
forehead.
Talking crazy.
Yeah,
No. A controlling mate is something
Oh, child.
that I can't.
I don't like that either. And controlling ain't always like, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
It's like levels
That
to it.
Yeah.
manipulative shit, too.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Being very manipulative and attitudes switch up, like, and then they say nothing is wrong, but they don't like what you're doing, or they don't want you to do certain things.
You know, I
like
honestly
you said about the
think
going out.
people that say nothing is wrong don't really know how to communicate their emotions at that time. And so I don't really know if it's I'm looking for the attention of them to keep asking me. I really think they need time sometimes to really tell you what was wrong. They know they have an attitude. They got to figure out why. And sometimes they don't know how to put that into
I'm
words.
that way.
But you just gotta
Nothing-
say it though. Say I need a minute. Just we can talk, but in a few minutes, just say that.
Child, I've used that. No, we need to. Oh, God. What the fuck you want me to say if I said I don't know what to say right now? I can't.
No, I think for me, I'm the type of person where I don't know if I'll say nothing, or maybe I will say nothing. But sometimes when I get like to a certain level of mad, it should be like I should be able to come down, but sometimes I can't. Like when I reach, like I need time to come down and be able to talk. Like
That time be like 48 hours.
no, it don't.
It's probably like 20 minutes. Your ass.
And,
You ready to
but
talk.
it's so, it'll be like, what's for dinner? But you're not talking to me though.
But y'all still gotta eat.
Right.
You hand me the plate, still be mad. Want to watch anything on TV? No, I want you to talk to me. What is wrong?
And in my
It's
mind,
fine.
I be thinking like, I know I need to talk, but
So you be trying to make dry ass conversation.
I'm in clear eyes. That shit had me pissed, and then she be like, "You don't get to be pissed and I feel some type of way." Yes, I do. Because 2 days ago I asked you what was wrong,
And you said nothing.
and you said nothing.
Or I said I was good, or
I'm
something
good.
like that.
Why would you say that? That counselor shit? Why would you say that?
You be like, don't bring that shit
Don't
over
bring
here.
that shit up
why
here.
do people do that to you? Don't throw my profession on me. Because I could genuinely be asking, what do you mean by that? And
Is there something?
it's not
think
just
did
you.
wrong?
Everybody would be like, oh, here you go. That kind. No, I'm for real. Like, why would you think that? I don't know.
You go far with that shit. Is there something you think you did wrong?
No. Bitch, you gonna put you in a whole session. Put you in a
So
session.
tell me how you feel about it. No. That'd be the most.
man.
She gonna
Just say
start
what's wrong.
She gonna start charging you. Remember that one time?
Run me my money. That's $100 an hour.
Right.
I get the girlfriend discount.
What other questions did I ask on? Y'all follow us on Twitter because sometimes we like to throw questions out there and see what y'all talking about.
We didn't really talk about it. Is an engagement ring required?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Is it required? That question
Basically,
is just
everybody
for
came
shits
with
and
the same
giggles.
consensus that yes, it is
Yes, you
required.
need an engagement ring.
So how are you officially engaged?
I was about to say, somebody said that on Twitter. Like, is it even official if there's no ring? But people get married without rings all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
My parents did. I don't remember if they had rings. If they did, they sure as hell didn't by the time I came around.
Yeah,
I just had a staff member that went and got married without rings.
Yeah.
They just went to the courthouse.
I think rings are more of a
I don't mind that either.
modern day, not modern, I should say, but now with social media and stuff, when you tell people
That you're
getting married and stuff, where's the ring? So,
and see, I guess if it's an engagement,
and then if
I
you don't
might
got no
mind.
ring to show them, or if your ring just not up to par.
What is an up to
Par
par
ring?
ring?
What is up to par ring?
Because I know sometimes people will use like their birthstone instead of a diamond.
Which
I
is fine, but
That's
what is
fine.
up
What is
to
up
Mine
to
is a
par?
diamond, so.
I think it should show the appreciation that you have for that person. Now, what that is.
But what if your
Let's go back to these finances now.
That's what I was about to
Let's
say.
go back to these
Now, if
finances.
you know I can't
And I want
afford
Bay
it.
to save money because she done already told me her credit score. Then I don't want you to come flashing so that I can do this
I
and
agree
friends
with
can
that,
see
but,
that.
But
Yeah.
some people that make okay money and live a
Good
pretty
life
decent life,
out
out
here
here
buying
skipping.
chiclets.
yeah.
Yeah, now that might be a problem for people.
So what I'm saying is, if that was your boo,
Would you
would
accept
it be okay
If,
for you?
for you?
for me,
Oh, I guess
the engagement ring, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about that part. But I know I can't be engaged without one. If you said, babe, let's go get married, I could do that without a ring.
But you don't want to be engaged.
I don't know if I can be engaged without one.
But
And
my
maybe that's
question to
society.
you was,
What?
if a ring was coming,
What kind of ring do you want? Like,
you
put
want
a
one
price
that you
on it.
need a magnifying glass for, or do you want one that you can just be sitting like you sitting right now? Somebody
That's
like, oh
right.
my
Oh, that
God,
God
your ring
is
is
nice.
gorgeous.
If I knew that Bae could afford,
Current life now. Don't go back to this is current day. My nigga come up to you with some
if
old,
she came to me,
with some old bubblegum ring.
the Cracker Jack
Bullshit.
box,
Yes.
I made it. I took $1
Here go my thing.
and made a ring.
then it ain't time to be engaged.
Okay.
Why
That's your
not?
answer, though. That's your. No,
Because,
that's what I'm saying.
wait. Because if you knew that you could do better, like this is a bad month, maybe a bad year, but this isn't always your life,
So
and you still want to do it, no. If you are doing well, and all you could think about was she wants to be engaged or whatever, so I'm gonna go ahead and get her this, and it ain't nothing.
So recently, I was in a jewelry store getting my earrings cleaned, right? And this dude came in there with his friend, and he was like, he looking for an engagement ring. So it was nothing but women working the thing. So all of them was like, "Yay!" And then he was like, she said, "So I'm, not trying to be in your business, but what's your price?" He said 500 to 1,000, and two of the girls was like, "Oh."
No, he got shamed. She ain't never getting
No.
married. He left. He was like, fuck that shit.
Depending on if it's a sale, you can get a nice ring for 1,000. If it's like a sale,
You probably
Yeah, you
could.
probably
Probably
could. You probably could.
I don't know what he was gonna get with 500 though. Seriously, because
I don't know
about
either, because
that.
you can't halfway get a wedding band
for 500,
$500.
although the wedding band I want is like $25.
Shit. When is it? I need one to wear to work now. So
That's right. The little
engaged.
they like the
Thank
little.
you,
I guess you could wear them like if you like do like
Working,
sports and working out and stuff. Because that's kind of what I be thinking about too. So I would like just.
So you wouldn't take it off?
No, that one I would wear for like if I'm doing sports or something like that. But then I would like to have a nice one.
substitute engagement
Yeah.
ring.
but just
Yeah,
something that
because-
you don't want to risk losing if you're going somewhere.
Right, or even when you go on vacations.
Vacations,
and stuff,
yeah.
Because like when you leave your ring in the room or something,
People might steal
steal
it. Yeah.
So if you have that one with you, then you won't care.
Why are you leaving the ring in the room though?
Well, if
We
I'm
didn't-
going like in the, no, I'm just saying.
We going to the ocean.
Yeah, we
Put
going
that damn ring up now. I don't got time.
I'm gonna walk around with my ring on.
Girl.
Can't be in the ocean.
I mean, but I guess that's...
She like pick one. I'm picking.
Oh, December.
Huh?
I said, oh, December.
Oh, yeah, Alicia is an audience. Alicia, you wear your ring everywhere?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I wear my ring everywhere except for bed. I take it off for bed.
So
and-
you put it up at night?
Yeah, and
Okay.
when I wash my hands because you're not supposed to like the oils and stuff. And when
Get
you put
into
on
the
lotion, you're supposed to take it off.
Okay.
But I mean, I will say, you guys should know me, Lily_Smiles85. But well,
Follow my baby on Instagram. But don't be going back like a fucking picture
Okay. So she is spoken for.
or saying congrats.
The ring is on the finger.
Petty.org/don't try it.
Don't
Trees
try
and
it.
leaves.
Oh,
Shade.
Shade.
I was gonna say people. I'm not trying to brag, but people really do compliment me on my ring. I will just say my baby Meek with
Came
one
through.
E.
She
did a
did
really
that.
good job. She did a
That's
really
why they
good
can
job.
have this damn
Yeah.
conversation. Got us over here stumbling. We don't know what the hell to say.
but what I'm saying is, had I proposed to her with some bullshit,
When you knew you could do better.
right when I knew I
That's
could
different.
do better. I don't think she would have said no. But after all the hoopla was over with, she was
would've-
gonna cuss me out.
Cuss you out or
She
say,
was
now,
gonna
babe,
cut
let's go put some money down on the real
I would
ring.
be
No,
mad.
she would have hit me with like, "What a real ring?" Is. 'Cause I know you playing. What a real one is. And I'm like,
That's it.
yeah, that's it.
I was dead serious.
No, if she would have said some shit like that, I would have been like, "Girl, we gotta go pick it up tomorrow." She would have been asleep. I'd have been goddamn on
Panicking.
What can I do?
somewhere in the closet crying like, "Oh my god!"
She gonna take this engagement back.
Right.
We gonna have to take the video down.
Right, I'm gonna be embarrassed like shit.
But since I've been introduced, I do want to ask because in regards to our ring, like, oh, we get closer.
Get closer,
Studio
girl.
audience. I want to know everybody's thoughts on picking out your ring with your mate or versus just like giving them options. Because I'm gonna be a completely 125% honest. I took my two best friends with me multiple times to try on the ring that I got and the other one. And I kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, they told me that this was the one because I kept trying it on. I tried it on 10 times. But they also knew Tamika was already paying on the ring. So my question is it okay to pick out your ring with your boo? Or do you feel like you should trust them to do it on their own? Because we picked this one out together. But that's just because my boo knows me and I'm picky.
I think both are okay.
I think both are okay.
I think both are okay.
I think I want to
You can know your
give
mate.
an idea, but then still be surprised, I guess.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
I mean, because I was there for your proposal, so you were extremely, like, shocked. And
And
excited.
between this one and this other one, I didn't know which way she was
was gonna
going to go.
get. So, look, Alicia is in here getting emotional now about this.
It was beautiful, y'all. Like, if you wasn't there, I'm sorry, but it was beautiful. I mean, and people say I almost jumped off the cliff. I mean, I was just so happy. But really, and I'm gonna give y'all show back. Really, I was really happy and excited because of the fact that we had just bought a house in February, and I just never in my mind was like, we're getting proposed. You know, we're getting engaged this year. Because I'm like, we just bought a house. I mean, built a whole house from the slab.
Oh, that leads me to a good question.
So, yeah, so that's why I was like, I never really thought. And then, I feel like I ain't about to get a little emotional. But then also because of the fact that I was kind of like indirectly like talking to me like, house, marriage, and I kept kind of throwing like little hints and stuff. But little did I know that we closed on the house at the end of February. Tamika started paying on my ring in January. I was like, oh my God. It just touched me in so many ways. And I am Meek. Sorry, Meek. That's your nickname. I know that if anybody that knows my boo, like, sorry, but okay. If anybody that knows my baby, like, y'all know, like, she doesn't make like 6 figures or nothing like that. So the fact that she went this hard for this ring for me meant the most. Okay.
You about to cry.
You know she's so emotional. You better not mess that beat up because we ready to go.
So we leaving in a few.
That's what I said. I gotta go back to the house. So
You do?
So-
Oh yeah, we gotta.
yeah, I need to go back to the house.
Girl,
Well-
dogs are kids.
Lord. Please,
Oh,
we
my
had to drop
question-
ours off too.
Yeah.
on the way here.
My question, and maybe this could lead into the next episode. I don't know. Is there a certain order to this life thing you're doing with a partner?
You remember we used to pick at each other about all these steps we
Yeah.
skipped? We did
We
step
went
1,
from-
then 19, then 15, then 2, then 20.
Then,
So you mean like as far as get married?
Yeah, we got
have
married
kids,
and then
house,
we fell
live
in.
together.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't think it's a certain order because it's already like not a traditional relationship.
Anyway,
Right.
yeah.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
feel
what
like
it is for you.
yeah, especially with having kids. I mean, it's got to be a plan type thing for the most part.
Oh, we ain't got them plans.
We don't got
So-
no plans. Thank Oh, Jesus.
Shout out to my future babysitters over here.
I'll babysit some kids. I love
Okay.
kids. I
They
babysit
can come
some
over.
kids.
We can go to all kind of amusement parks. We can have
Everything.
great days.
But
They're gonna
y'all
be
And then
reading.
we're gonna return them right back
Right
to your,
back.
to your mommy's
Oh,
house.
You might not get a whole weekend. You might get a Friday night,
overnight,
Saturday
yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
We're taking a breakfast in that morning, so y'all can have a date night, sleepover or something. But yeah,
Yeah. So no order to like.
No order.
Yeah.
I think just be happy. Once you find for me, anyways, when you find that person, order don't matter, opinions don't. Nothing really matters
And
anymore.
see, I
'cause you
tried
just
to make
find that
order
one.
matter because I'm an order type person. But when I
Yes,
said
you are.
fuck it, stop.
Mask off.
That's all. It was fine. I don't think I had too much anxiety about not being within the steps that society says we need to be.
Especially
in.
when we started at step 50
When we started at step 50.
and then went to number 1.
Okay.
Hi, my name
Now
is-
let's go on a date. Let's start there.
Well, y'all, thank y'all for participating in this episode. Again, hit us up at Dyke Dilemmas, DYKE. And we're on SoundCloud. And y'all, we are working so hard to get this whole iTunes thing. So keep your fingers crossed. And so that y'all can have multiple ways of listening to us. Hit us up on our email with the dilemma if you want us to talk about it. What else, y'all?
Twitter,
Twitter, yeah.
Dilemmas.
Facebook.
Dyke Dilemmas.
Yep.
We'll catch y'all next week.
All right.
Out.